Okay, now we are going to talk about realism. The issues which we discussed in the previous lectures, such as political crisis, higher inflation, increase in population, profligacy, infidelity, there were some other issues as well. Now, what will be the result of these issues? The result will definitely be to focus on these issues. It's quite simple because literature is the reflection of society, and every writer is a child of his age. So rather than to focus on imaginative words and utopian societies and to write about all the stuffs that are imaginative, they would definitely focus on the real life matters, the real life issues. Now, if they are focusing on these real life matters and these real life issues, that is what we call realism. So, realism is a kind of literature that presents ordinary day to day experiences as they occur in reality. So, all the things that occur in reality, realism focuses on reflecting the truth rather than to present supernatural element, or you can say imaginative elements. On the other hand, literary realism focuses on the middle and lower class member of the society. Or you can say a style in literature that represents the familiar or typical in real life rather than an idealized, formalized, or romantic interpretation. So, the target of literary realism is to represent subject matter truthfully, avoiding speculative fiction and supernatural elements. So, restoration literature is realistic. It was concerned with the life and with the fashion and manners of the common people of the time. They tried to give realistic picture of the corrupt core in society. They exposed vices rather than virtues. And you will come to know all these things when you go through the literature of the Restoration time. Here are some prominent examples of the realistic literature. Number first, we have John Dryden's plays, and one of the plays is Marriage a la Mode, that present realistic relationships and conversations. Another one is William Washerley's play, that is The Country Wife. It exposes the hypocrisy and immorality of the upper class. George Etheridge's play, there is The Man of Mode. It satirizes the excess of the aristocracy. We have Jonathan Swift's satires A Modest Proposal, used irony and sarcasm to critique societal issues. We have Daniel Defoe's novel, that is Robinson Crusoe, that depict realistic struggles and adventures. So these are some of the prominent example, and these work exemplify the realistic moment in Restoration literature, focusing on the authentic and rather than the idealized or you can say romanticized interpretation of the time. Okay, now what was the intent behind representing the society realistic? The intent was to expose the vices and virtue. And why to expose the vices and virtue? Because to mend the society. Now, for mending the society, what was the medium? The medium was satire. So, in the next lecture, we are going to talk about restoration satire and all the prominent works and writers of the satire. Stay tuned and go to the next video.